Hey everyone, Danny here, and I'm back with another Zerain Gaming mod spotlight. And today I am reviewing the elevator mod by some guy called Paper Taser. Now, I found this morning. It was posted on the Minecraft forums today, so it's very new. And after trialing it, I have to say there is a huge potential in it. I wouldn't say it's 100% finished. I know that there used to be an elevator mod that allowed you to have different floors, etc., and the blocks actually rose, but this mod is slightly different. But it is still a great mod, and I think you guys should check it out. You should go download it, support the mod maker, and all that jazz. Be sure to like this video and comment your opinions or any features you would like to suggest to the mod maker. Perhaps you might check them out. Maybe you want to see a feature or a block implemented, etc. Comment below. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. Right, so anyway, it basically introduces about 6 blocks into the game. So actually maybe slightly more, but anyway, I'm going to basically show you what it does before I show you how to create the blocks and stuff like that. So basically this is my elevator. I've created some redstone pistons and stuff, and when you walk in, you push the button, it rises you up to the top and you can just walk off. And I've got a similar one here where you push the button, it drops you down, you go down through the elevator, and shazam. So basically the mod introduces an up block and a down block, and I'll show you these now. Basically, these blocks here with the arrows going up are up blocks. If you stand in them, you immediately get taken up. So if I jump now, I will actually go shooting up because I'm hitting the up blocks. So they're basically, as soon as you walk into them, they push you up. It's a bit like water, I guess, but at a much faster rate, and you don't drown. Now these are elevator base blocks. Now you don't actually have to use these in the base of the elevator, but when I first tried the mod, I was unsure, so I put them down there anyway. So I could just have stone there, but perhaps the elevator could only, in future, perhaps the elevator might only trigger if it hits these blocks. I don't know, maybe they could power it or something, so you don't have to have these horrible pistons, because otherwise, if you don't have these pistons, oh crap, if you don't have the pistons, let's elevator up. If you don't have the pistons, I know I'm repeating myself here, if you don't have the pistons, then you literally just walk into it and you go straight up anyway. I thought it was pretty cool having a little button and stuff. Perhaps it'd be nice to have both, but maybe if you could control when it activates and when it doesn't, that would be pretty neat. And then on this side you've got down blocks. These have little down arrows, which you can see there. And so that's basically the up and down blocks. Now, there is also an item one. You might see this one here. It's got an eye there. Basically, if you throw a block in, it goes floating up. So if you've got a friend or something at the top and he needs an item, perhaps you're down mining and your friend is up at the house and you've got some diamonds that you want to save in a chest or something, you can just pop them in a constant elevator or whatever and just throw them up there, and then your mate could pick them up. One thing I would love to see, I don't know if it's actually possible, but perhaps an elevator chest which you could put at the top, where when you push items into the elevator they float up the elevator and go straight into a chest. That would be pretty neat. Or if you could even better, if you could put it into some form of ender chest, that would be incredible, because you could have it float up. Well, saying that, what's the point in that? You could just have the ender chest down here, I guess. But either way, I think it would be pretty neat to have like an elevator chest. Be sure to comment what you guys think below. But yeah, it's pretty neat. Humans can't go up in it. The only downfall about it is if you're collecting your item and you go a step too far, you can end up falling. Perhaps they could, the mod maker, I said mob there, could introduce a little block which items can go through, but players or humans can't. That would be pretty neat. So that's quite a nice little function as well. And here we've got mob blocks. Now, these don't allow humans to go up, but they allow mobs to go up. Now, one thing I found whilst testing this is, oh crap, when you put a mob down, oh, I've got it in peaceful. Let's put it there. When you put a mob down, he's obviously not going to walk into it because it's technically a block. So you either have to push him or hit him into it. But obviously the down one would work, I'm guessing. Yeah, the down one works fine, but the up one doesn't. So if you wanted this to work for mobs to go up, you'd either have to have pistons like on the one before, or you would have to, I don't know, maybe start it off with some water or something. Perhaps there's a, I mean, you can do that, but... Are you burning, Mr. Zombie? Perhaps there's a way to, I don't know, a way to make it easier for mobs to get in there. Obviously, there could be a purpose for these, but at the moment, I think water might be slightly better. The down one, well, for up anyway, the down one is obviously better because, you know, it enables monsters to go down without dying, so that's quite cool. But the up one, you know, but it's got potential. That's what I like about this mod. It's fresh, it's new, and it adds some cool features into the game which weren't there before. So anyway, how do we make these blocks? So to make the elevator base block, you just use 6 pieces of iron with glass in the middle, and you get 4 elevator base blocks. Then to make your down and up arrows, basically 2 dirt with redstone underneath. The redstone is pointing in the direction you want it to go, basically. That creates a down mob. The opposite creates an up mob, and if you use cobblestone, it's to create a human one. So you create the arrows in that form. Once you've created the arrows and the base block, you basically just put the base block on top of the arrow. So if you put the human arrow underneath a base block, it creates an elevator up block, and so forth. And obviously if you use the up mob or the down mob, it creates an elevator up mob and an elevator down mob. For the item one, you just use a piece of iron and it creates an elevator item. You get 2 blocks per each of these, so it is quite expensive, I guess. I mean, I've been very kind of greedy here, and I've put 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 blocks per row, and there's quite a lot of rows there. So if you wanted that, you'd have to create like 4 elevators, elevator bases. So to create 4 of the, oh, so it's not too bad, I guess, because you get 4 elevator bases just doing that. So I think that's quite reasonable. I think he's got the formula there bang on correct. I don't think it's too expensive. I don't think it's too cheap. You know, it just means you've got to work for this luxury. So anyway, I think I'm going to end this mod. Why do I keep saying mob? God damn it. I'm going to end it here. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like this video if you liked it, and if you haven't already, subscribe and comment your opinions below. Is there a feature you'd like to have? Perhaps you'd like a block that starts off at the bottom, and when you push a button it rises up and stops at designated floors or something like that. That would be pretty cool, because at the moment you can only have it go up to 1 point, really. I mean, you could technically have another piston thing here where you push another button, but that would be pretty annoying. Going up, pushing a button, going up, pushing a button. Maybe if you could have designated floors where at the bottom you could have like 4 different, I don't know, maybe a little control panel where you select which one you want and you go to the selected floor. I don't know, perhaps I'm being too what would you call it? Perhaps I'm expecting too much from a mod. But anyway, this has huge potential, and even at this stage, it is workable. Like, it works, and it is amazing. Like, I would be pretty happy just having this in Minecraft, because it makes things a lot easier. It'd be quite a cool function to have in a house instead of stairs, just having maybe, you know, say this is your house, you just have like a couple of blocks going up to the next floor, and then you just walk into it and you're up at your bedroom, you know. That would be pretty cool. So go check it out, go download it, and go and post on the forum thread. Go support it, etc. Perhaps the mob may. I keep saying mob. I'm just going to end this mod video here. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.